Dope Boyz, Dope Boyz, Dope Boyz in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Dope Boyz, Dope Boyz, Dope Boyz in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up, people? Welcome to the Dope Boyz Podcast, episode 1.
Numero uno.
The first episode of the Dope Boyz Podcast.
Of many.
We're really excited to be here. And because of our excitement, we decided to invite a very exciting guest. Our very close, good, wonderful friend, Mr. Court Soto.
Woo!
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yes, sir. We thought that we wanted to start this thing off with a bang, and you are that bang.
There's no other person in court.
Ooh. Yeah, we're going to hold court today. Saving the best for first, yep.
Oh, yeah, you.
Court, so a lot of our listeners, we have a lot of listeners.
Yeah, we do.
A whole total of 3.
We're hoping that we get a bunch of listeners, and we have to give you a quick intro. So Court, man of many talents. Just from what I've seen, we're going to let him talk most of the time. We're going to try, but Court, a scare actor. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
A G20 original.
A G20 original.
Yeah, we were you and I are first years.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Back in 2021.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's some cinema in that DNA of yours. I know you went to school for film.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's correct.
Yeah. And what else did I miss? I know there's a bunch of wonderful things.
Currently I'm a audio describer. It's post-production. Yes, I'm looking right at you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm looking right at you.
That's Brad,
Making
by
me
the
nervy
way.
over here.
Yeah.
Bradster's off camera for our listeners.
He's here for moral support.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, as always.
All the support,
Our
Papa.
trusty tech. But yeah, I'm an audio describer. I help blind people see the visuals that they don't otherwise get to see in a medium that is not made for them, unfortunately. So I take movies and I reverse engineer them back into screenplay format, basically.
Wait, how'd you get into that, though?
Post-production, I just did some boring coordinator stuff. They stuck us in a basement with no windows. And
Jesus.
I'm serious. It was very
This
depressing.
jail?
Yeah, pretty much. And occasionally they needed one-off projects for Hallmark movies, and then they would come into the office and just knock on the wall and say, "Hey, Court, you write, right? You went to film school, right? Can you do this audio description stuff? It's we think you could do it." And they just kind of threw me in. I didn't know what I was doing. There's a whole learning curve with how to write it and stuff. But anyway, so just a couple of projects, one-off projects. I've built a small resume, and then I decided I really didn't want to do that basement job anymore. So on my way out, I talked to the boss, and I was like, why don't we do audio description here? And for some reason, I guess it just didn't occur to him. So then we literally together made a pitch package for Hulu. We wrote a script for this really bad show called East Los High. And
Hulu, I
Hulu.
remember that. That should have picked up, right?
Oh, no. I mean, yeah, I suppose. But hey, it worked for us. They liked it, and then we started. They were our first client. So
Wow.
you're looking at the person who started the audio description department for Point 360. But anyway, if you're ever on the road and you want to listen to a movie, if you're on Netflix, like Disney Plus, you could just toggle the audio option, and there's audio description English, and then you click on that, and then there's a narrator literally describing the visuals for you. And if anyone's blind out there, I'm sure you probably already know about it, but I don't know. I think it's cool to offer an accessibility service for people who can't otherwise enjoy movies and TV like all of us do.
Right.
So are they listening to your voice?
No, thank God.
Oh, damn it. Come on, man.
I'd want to listen to your voice.
Oh, yeah, I can listen to yours all day, you.
Oh, yeah, you.
Whoa there.
I just write it. So I'll type it out, and then it becomes a script that a narrator could read, like any one of you guys. Yeah.
Did you, I remember you told me that you did a season of The Bear.
right?
Oh yeah, I wrote all the audio description for that. So if you watch any episode of The Bear, that's my writing.
That's so sick, dude.
It's voiced by Roy Samuelson. For anyone who's interested, he's a prominent figure in the audio description community. He's an advocate for a lot of writers and narrators, especially at a time where AI is taking over everything.
Yeah.
Writing and voice work. It's tough out there. So we're hanging on. Fighting the good fight.
All this little artists hanging on like a little rebel alliance.
It's crazy how much that's taken over, though. Like in everything,
Yeah,
It's going to be commonplace, right? I mean,
it's easier for people to do.
it's coming, dude. It's right around the corner. It's going to be like, when cell phones first were touchscreen, like everyone was like, "What's that?" Like the first app. Like I had the first iPhone, and people were like, when I had it, I was like, I could touch the buttons with the glass. There was no more buttons. People were like, how are you doing that? And I was like, it's the iPhone.
Yeah, I remember being so jealous of my dad when he got his, because I would just take his phone and start watching YouTube.
Yeah,
old Miss Swan clips from what's that show called? Bobby Lee.
yeah.
Do you guys ever browse the internet on your flip phone?
No, I never.
Like on a
Had one of
freaking,
those.
what is it called? Those chocolates or the razors or what were they called?
Blackberries?
Not a razor. Was it a BlackBerry?
Blackberries.
No, Sidekick.
Oh my God!
I always wanted one of those things.
You guys ever accidentally go on the internet back when they would charge you by the minute?
No.
You have to make phone calls after 9 p.m. like to get free phone calls. You remember that?
No.
Dude, you had to fucking
Oh,
minimize how much you called people and texted and shit.
you're talking
Exactly.
about those T-Mobile days where they would like sell you like days and nights free and
Yeah, exactly.
so many. Okay.
Yeah, and then when you'd be on the phone, it had this bell feature where it would ring every minute to remind you how long you've been on the phone.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is back in the day of like calling cards,
Dude.
and, like AOL.
Way
dial-up.
before you there, Brad.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
So I go all the way back to 80, right? So I'm not ashamed to talk about my age. 1980, born right in the 80s. So I got to experience it as a kid. So I saw the evolution of from house phones to pay phones to like pagers to the first Nokia phones or whatever, the StarTAC phones from Motorola. I got one of those for my 19th birthday.
Damn.
And then, then the Nokias and the Razors and all those, and then the first iPhone. Like it's crazy seeing that evolution, just unwrap in front of you.
They
I kinda
release a new
prefer
one
how-
every year.
Huh?
They release like a new one every year.
Well, yeah, they have to. They want that money. I prefer how things used to be, though.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Court, what year were you born, if you don't mind me asking?
1988.
So you're an 80s baby.
10 years older than me.
Wow.
I consider myself a 90s kid, but yeah, basically an 80s baby.
Yeah, so 80s baby, 90s. So growing up in that 90s era, what do you remember most? Like growing up, was it like movies, cartoons? Was it, I don't know.
Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons, going outside,
I
playing
miss that.
outside,
And people
playing with
used to
your
go outside.
neighbors, grabbing a skateboard and just taking 3 buses to the nearest skate park and just hanging out there all day, getting sunburnt and being on slip and slides and just, I don't know, being rambunctious. The ice cream truck.
Yeah, the ice cream truck.
Yeah. That smell like gasoline. Just trying to barter like the diesel gas.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the-
Wait, what was your go-to ice cream, though?
UFOs.
UFOs?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mine were the
love
fucked up
UFOs.
little SpongeBob's or Sonics or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, the
Snow
I was
cones.
down here,
The more fucked up, the better.
Yeah.
Dude, we had our ice cream truck actually did cones, with the machine and everything.
Oh, you guys are fancy.
Yeah, we had a fancy one, and then but
fuck are you
mostly
from?
I would go for UFOs and the WrestleMania ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They had like
yeah.
that soft bread on
Yeah.
top,
Was it like the chocolate or something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
chocolate on the sides or the bottom.
Those are delightful. Or like the Flintstones push pops.
Those are my favorite, dude. I totally forgot about those things.
toilet
I
roll?
used to buy those things.
yeah,
It's just-
roll. The toilet roll.
It's pretty much a damn toilet roll.
I've never seen that.
You know when you're done with the
Yeah,
toilet, it's the cardboard.
Oh,
paper.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah.
the
That's
same
where you're
exact
pushing
thing
it
Just
from?
pushing it up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I remember that.
Brad, you're a
2007.
so
So I'll be 18 this year.
Oh, yeah.
Watch
For
out,
everyone
ladies.
who- Oh, yeah, exactly.
Ladies and gents, he will be
Or
18.
lady.
Oh.
Maybe. We'll see. Ooh.
You want to do a shout out or?
Hello. You don't have to. No, okay.
Next episode, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, a lot of people.
Maybe.
A lot of people are going to be watching this, possibly. So
Oh, yeah.
don't give away all your secrets.
Well, I'm not. It's not a secret. No secrets here.
Yeah. So, what do you remember mostly growing up?
Growing up, we want to be honest. We can go real deep.
Yeah, dude.
I remember foster care.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was in foster care for a few years.
No way.
I don't want to get too dark, but no, it's just
No, dude.
hey, childhood drama builds character, right?
Oh, yeah.
Childhood trauma builds character. Yeah, it grows hair on your chest. I have 4 hairs on my chest. Yeah, so.
I mean, that's where we have Scare from for, to bring it out.
Yeah, exactly. Just express it. Yeah, you drink some elixir, grows hair on your chest.
Really? So, how long were you in that system?
Oh well, yeah, for a couple of years. Man, I don't. So I'm grateful I have a bunch of siblings. I remember having a bunch of siblings and us being in like kind of raising ourselves essentially.
Yeah.
We were lawless, feral kids. Kind of like Malcolm in the Middle was it hit home for us.
I love that show.
Yeah. And I started watching it again recently. It's really fun.
It's coming back.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Frankie Muniz.
He doesn't remember filming that show.
He doesn't.
No.
He-
There was like a thing where he didn't remember a single thing.
He got out of that show pretty well with like money wise. He said he was smart with his money. His parents were really good with helping him, keep his money, and he made a lot of smart investments. That's funny you asked that because I watched something last week about him saying that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, dang, he doesn't remember. I guess he'll.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
I know, right?
And maybe he's watching it again like I am. So
Gotta rewatch, yeah.
Yeah. So he's refreshing his memory. That's
So going back to the really sad stuff.
Jeez. I'll play the world's smallest violin. No, it wasn't bad. It was actually kind of fun. I mean, of course, it's it's sad you get separated from your family, but
Right.
I was with my twin sister, and then my other siblings were separated. But like we're all like pretty close. Like,
Yeah. You guys all stayed in contact with each other?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. During
Oh.
I had really cool foster parents, Tessie and Caleb Ricardo. They were Filipino. They take us to Little Tokyo all the time, and they were really lax. Like Tessie really liked my dad, and maybe a little too much.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know there was something kind of funny going on there. But we would get like unsupervised visits that weren't like approved by the courts. We would just they would just let us hang out with our dad whenever. It was just wild,
That's so crazy.
Yeah, just like going back to your house when you're not legally allowed to be there. You can't grasp that as a kid.
Yeah.
You're like, it just feels like strange when there was 7 of us running around in that house, and then you go back just because you're secretly allowed to one night. It's like 2 of you, or sometimes 1 of us, and just this big old empty house. It's really weird.
Did it feel like wrong, though?
It did. Well, yeah.
Like you were doing something bad?
Yeah, it did. It did. Yeah. It felt like, I don't know. It felt like, like Miss Doubtfire having to play dress up to see the family. That's what it felt like. But yeah, I mean, no, I don't mean it for it to be doom and gloom, but it was interesting. It's like, definitely made us all closer as siblings. And when we got to see each other, we really appreciated it more. And I think also, like I said, us being feral kids, growing up with so many siblings, I'm grateful for that because it's good to have a support system.
For sure.
And I think that's kind of why Haunt is so awesome. When you make a lot of good friends,
Yeah.
there's a lot of camaraderie there.
Especially where we're at, Like I feel like our zone's probably, at least the first few years when we were split, I feel like we were closer then. And the people, I guess, that come around, it just depends on who they are.
What city did you grow up in, Court?
Sun Valley,
Sun
California.
Valley?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're very familiar with that area. Okay, so that's your hood.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
your barrio.
Yeah, exactly. Predominantly Hispanic area. I look white for the most part. For all intents and purposes, I was just considered a white kid, but I'm half Mexican. My mom's like white, Irish, German, mix, a mutt.
Right.
My dad's Mexican. He's from
Wow, I know where that's. I've been there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I
When I was a kid. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was a long trip. We it was like in probably early 90s, late 80s.
Oh shit! You're gonna take me?
We jumped in a Rego. My mom's Rego. She had a Rego with rims and sound system.
Hell yeah.
I remember the scariest part was we got stopped by the cops and they wanted money. They were
shit.
Yeah, they were like on a road, posted up on a road. I remember that. I remember being in the back seat and hearing my mom like kind of crying, and her and her boyfriend at the time were haggling with them. But I don't know. We made it past. But
Did they give money or?
I think they got something. Yeah, they shook us down for something. I think they saw like the Rego. And they're like, oh, these people got money. So.
Yeah.
It's Crooked Cops. I wonder where you got your inspiration from. Speaking of Crooked Cops, I want to do a quick aside. I was back in Nam. I was in Vietnam once. One of my former acquaintances, we'll say that. But it was cool. We visited the southern part of Vietnam, but going in through the airport, I didn't realize how strict they were in like basically a communist country. I saw a funny picture in the airport. It was like some advertisement, and I was just like laughing. And I took a picture.
Oh no!
Of what I thought was kind of silly. Oh, this one's for the archives, And then this little kid, like maybe I don't know, barely 18, if that, in a uniform, just on a power trip, seeing an American clearly, coming in, and was just like, you delete that picture now. And I just kind of laughed. I'm like, really? And then he's like, oh, this is, really? Like he was serious. Like he wanted to, I don't know if he wanted to arrest me or something, but he was just like, all right, give me your phone. I'm like, what? No. It's like,
wait, how old was he again?
He was at least, at the very most 18, but he was a kid in a uniform. Like,
smoking cigarettes, probably.
Oh yeah.
Smoking Cuban cigars. Yeah. Yeah. But then, my friend's mom jumped in, and she's Vietnamese, and she was just basically saying that I didn't know better, and she like slipped him money, basically like a 20 in our money, and basically got him to like back off. So like, I mean, who knows what would have happened? I mean, maybe would have taken my phone away, maybe would have gotten arrested in Nam. But I don't know.
Imagine that shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fuck that.
No, thank you.
Maybe you would have been spanked with a freaking piece of bamboo stick.
Yeah. Oh man, waterboarding.
They don't mess around, dude. I get scared every time I leave the country. Like even if I'm going to Mexico, because I got family in Mexico. Like I'm on alert, dude. I'm like, there is a chance I might not come back,
no matter what.
That thought's always in the back of my mind, so I behave. You know what I mean? And we've had we've been stopped, like even now, like a couple years back, like by the Mexican police, and they got like machine guns and everything, dude. And they're like checking who you are, checking your ID and all that stuff. So,
I mean, I've had people that I know who got stopped by the cartel, and they even jacked their car.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they do that. They set up their own, like roadblocks or like their own little checkpoints.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll shake you down.
Yeah, right at the border too. Like right when you cross in. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't play around, dude. It's pretty nuts. What movies inspired? Because obviously I know like you're an actor, and you do haunt, and you've built like this amazing character at haunt. So I'm kind of curious as to like where, like if there is anything growing up. Like, were you into movies, or were you into like TV shows? Were you into acting? Were you a theater kid, or any of that kind of stuff?
I wasn't a theater kid at all. I was just a shut-in. I drew. I mean, I've always been like, handy with a pen or a pencil. I would draw on the walls all the time when I was a kid, and
I do that too.
Yeah, even now maybe. No, actually, well, I don't know. Ask her it. For my senior prank in college, I technically vandalized my film school.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, there was this sign in the back of the building that it was called Milnitz Hall, but it looked so cheap. Like the entrance that nobody took. It was like the back entrance, but it looked like someone got letters from Michael's and just pasted it on the side of the building. So I like went in to Michael's one day, and I got the letters, H and M, and I flipped the letters. So instead of Melnitz Hall, I turned it into Helnitz Mall. And so literally at like 2 or 3 in the morning, I'm out there with my friends who are just enabling me. I'm in my early to mid 20s, and I'm just like, I couldn't figure out a way to get these letters up onto the building, but like I was literally, so what I ultimately decided on was some finishing nails and glue, like wood glue. I pasted the back of these letters, and I just used a or finishing nail, was just slamming a hammer into the side of this building. So like, as I'm banging on the film school at like 3 in the morning, one of the grad students comes out. And he's like, "What the fuck? What the hell are you guys doing?" I'm like, I'm just fixing the sign." Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, carry on." He just disappears back into his editing suite. But that's art, right?
Heck
Yeah,
dude. Vandalizing.
Oh yeah.
Hey, no, I made it better.
Drawing on walls, dude. That's so crazy. I would do a lot of that as a kid.
Do you know if they took it down?
They did. They
did.
actually did.
How long though?
Oh man. At least I checked in every few years, but in the last 5 years or so, they took it down. I think they realized, yeah, this sign sucks. And, I know I tried to make it better, but couldn't save it.
They're like, who the fuck put this shit up?
Yeah, exactly.
Court, you can really draw, can't you?
I could try.
Well, I
No,
mean,
I've seen you.
You saw the one of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he dude, that looked amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
No, I was kind of
you?
dude. No, for real. I was like I was surprised. I was like, whoa. I was like, no, he could seriously draw.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, that was like my pastime growing up. Like I said, I was kind of a shut-in, an awkward kid.
No wonder why we like each other so much.
I
knew
know.
there was a kinship somewhere.
Were you guys like the other in like high school, like middle school, high school? Because I feel like, yeah, like there's like the jocks, there's like the smart kids, there's like the cool, popular kids, and like I literally was a part of like the random batch. I don't know. Where'd you guys fit in high
Go
school?
ahead, Dario.
I was the artist at my school. Elementary, junior high, I kind of got lost because it was so big.
Yeah.
But most of the elementary days, I was the artist, and everybody knew I could draw, and I would draw the stuff for, like, the main projects for the class and stuff like that. Or people would pay me like 25 cents or $1 for like a picture, and it was just me like even like the stuff I was like, I don't like this. They'd like grab it, like, can I have it? And they'd like grab it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like crap.
Yeah.
But
That's usually how it goes though. Like for someone like me, I'm not artistic like that.
Mhm.
I can do a stick figure.
Right.
But like, I can't do that shit, you know? So like for me, if I see that, like when you make something, you're like, I don't like this, somebody, dude, that fucking looks amazing to me. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
Right.
about. Like when I got my tattoo done, the artist, I went to go get it, he put it on me, you know, to see how it looks. I thought it looked amazing. This dude was like, I fucking hate it, I'm gonna redraw it. I was like, dude, I want this, you know? But so he redrew it, you know, but
yeah, definitely. I think I was.
I guess you have to have an eye for it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Wait, so what kind of kid were you? What
Well, when you were in high school, how were you? Because you said junior high and elementary.
Well, I didn't really go to high school. I went for a day and I dropped out for a whole year.
I
I was hanging out. Yeah, I was hanging out with the bad crowd.
Oh,
So
troublemaker.
yeah, so when I finally got my stuff back in order, I tried to go back to a regular school, and then they were like, "You don't have enough credits. We got to send you to a continuation school." So I completed my remaining years there, but even then I was still drawing, and they would leave me alone. Everybody would leave me alone. That's the thing. Every damn teacher would leave me alone. They'd see me drawing, they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah,
He's doing his thing.
yeah."
They probably knew that was your talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like, he's gonna be fine. He
Yeah.
doesn't need to learn some of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and,
stuff.
and to be honest, we don't really need to learn any of that stuff. But you know,
Right.
but yeah, no. In school, like, I was always the quiet kid. Like I knew, like I was friends with everybody, but never hung out with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Like I just like in class, like I didn't, like I had like a lot of, you know, like the class clown would say shit that was funny and everyone would laugh. I always had that stuff on the ready,
Right.
and I wanted to say it, but I was too like afraid of getting in trouble, so I would never say anything. I was always just the quiet kid, and I was really good at school, in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
The middle school came, and I was like, I don't really care anymore.
Right.
And but still, like, you know, it was still the same thing. Like, had my group of friends that I hung out with. But then once high school came, I think I stopped caring really about, not really caring, but like I didn't want to be there. I didn't like being there. You know what I mean? I was so focused on like playing sports. That's all I was thinking about, or going home playing video games. You know, with my friends or my brother or whatever. You know,
That's relatable.
yeah.
Didn't want to be in high school either.
Yeah. So like I even took like a 0 period so I can get out at 11:54 every day, just so I didn't have to stay for lunch and hang out with people I didn't want to hang out with.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so I just kind of like away from everything.
Right. Court, I don't know why I picture you being the class clown. Is that accurate?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty accurate. I just didn't know how to keep my mouth shut, and they'd always on my report card. He makes noises in class. He's disruptive.
Possibly has Tourette's.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I was autistic in like grade school.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was never officially diagnosed, but it would make sense. At least Asperger's, at least. I mean, I still struggle with that. Still impulsive.
Dude, I cannot imagine. Like, the energy level must have been so crazy. Like for like a grade school court or middle schooler.
Oh yeah, especially 'cause just how you are now. You know what I mean? Out there.
Whatever do you mean?
You fucking know.
Yeah. Imagine all of us as kids. How would we even get along? Would we like hate each other?
Well,
That's a
I
good
always got
question.
along with everybody, because I played like, I was cool with everybody. I didn't want, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think my point of view, yeah.
If you would have liked movies, yeah, I think we would have got along.
Oh, dude, movies is my
or
shit.
TV shows or cartoons,
My shit.
like the Muppets, the Muppet Babies, or
Oh my
Duck
god.
Tales.
Looney Tunes.
Oh, DuckTales. Yeah.
Looney Tunes, yeah. No, the kid ones.
The baby Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons.
Yeah.
Tiny Toons, dude.
Man, I could not get behind Animaniacs. I just never liked that show.
I never watched it.
Yeah.
You're better off. You're fine. I mean, whatever. That's just my opinion. But yeah, you're fine.
No, I was mainly into like Scooby Doo and Codename Kid Next Door. You know what I mean?
Nice. That was Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah. Ed and Eddie.
Yes, I love Ed and Eddie. Who's your favorite Ed?
Eddie.
Okay, fair. You?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Ed and Eddie?
You never heard of Ed and Eddie?
Oh.
Dude, Double D all the way.
Is that Nickelodeon? What?
No, it's cartoon.
Cartoon Network.
Okay, so I stopped watching I think so I was hitting teenage years during the 90s.
You just grew up.
Oh, that was during the 2000s.
Was it 2000s?
Mhm.
Okay, so
Well, I wasn't even here yet.
yeah,
so.
I wasn't watching that.
Yeah, Brad. Yeah, what kind of kid were you in high school, and what's your favorite cartoon?
Yeah, what kind of kid are you now? Because I mean,
Oh, that's right.
Just a gym rat. I'm just a gym rat now.
Yeah,
With just a fitness mentality. But in elementary, I was like in a different group, like every day. The bullies, popular kids, cool kids, smart kids. Every day it changed. It was like really weird. Yeah.
So you were a bully at one point.
I was the one who got bullied,
Oh,
even though I hung out with some of the bullies. So. Yeah.
See, I
It's
feel
like
like-
back and forth.
I feel like if I was in school now, I'd probably be the bully.
You'd probably bully me for sure. You'd bully
Just
me.
how much shit I talk, you know what I mean?
You definitely bully me.
hey, that sounds.
No, I wouldn't bully you, Brad. I love you, Brad.
Dalen, I think your character in Goring 20s now is the guy you wanted to be with the like speaking up
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
You have
like,
no idea. That's where I get it out, you know?
It's therapeutic.
Gets me in trouble, though.
Does it?
Well, you know.
Oh, well, yeah, right. Yeah. No, I like this version of you. I like when.
Well,
you,
yeah, me and Dario and Lindsay and Brad were talking about this. It's like came from like past stuff, you know what I mean? Like family wise. And there was a thing that happened with my family last year, I think it was. And that kind of triggered me to like not give a fuck anymore. Because I was always the person where I didn't want to speak up and cause drama with anyone else. I don't like arguing. I'm not if I argue with someone, I get emotional. I don't like it, you know. So I'd rather like everyone be cool. So I was always like the middle person. Like if someone had an issue, you can talk to me and I'll handle it. You know what I mean? But I'm like a therapist, you know. But
The mediator.
without the money, you know. But yeah, so like I was always the person that just kind of sat back and watched everyone else, all the fucking chaos. But then that stuff happened, and I had to step up, and I was like, you know what, man, maybe I need to speak my mind more. You know, that's kind of what. Yeah,
Amen.
kind of glad about it. That's
I like it.
Yeah.
It suits you, man. You wear it well.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Dude.
Hey, someone needs to.
Yeah, I mean, people need to hear it, bro. I don't like when people. I don't like talking shit behind people's back. You know, I like when people like talk to each other about what their issues are. But then, like, I have a lot of that, you know, in my life, and I've experienced a lot of that, and it never ends well. It's just a whole lot of shit, and I don't know. It's just I hate two-faced people. So,
You know, it reminds me of my time at Horror Nights. If I could talk about that
Go
for a
ahead.
second.
Of course.
oh, you're the guest,
yeah.
homeboy.
Well, hey, we're all guests in each other's lives. Hopefully, it was here to stay, huh?
Oh yeah.
No, that was a bad analogy or a bad metaphor. But with Horror Nights, I came to find pretty quickly, like, I don't know, I'm not one to stand idly by and let bullshit happen in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be combative, but just speaking your mind at a place like that, it just put a big fat target on my back.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think we kind of do that now. When we see something that's not cool, we call it out. Like, I personally would rather address these things than just kind of stand by. Because if I'm just standing by and letting it happen, I feel like complicit.
Just builds up.
Yeah, or just you're complicit in it. You're like allowing it to happen. If you're not saying something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But Horror Nights is really cool. I was there because it's 15 minutes from my house. It makes sense. But there's a huge, severe thing that it lacks that obviously Scary Farm gives you, and it's a beautiful thing called creative freedom. So,
what is that?
what is that? Oh, I don't know, Officer Christoph, with all your lineups and you with all your shenanigans, that kind of creative freedom.
Me or you?
We might have a little too much freedom over there.
Yeah.
It gets a little wild.
Yeah, honestly, it feels like it's a blessing in Goring 20s because, like,
That's
you
real,
don't
by the way.
That's not fake, by the way.
That's good.
That's
I always get it confused.
Yeah, you've said both. You've
Yeah, I
said
said
both.
both.
For the record, you've said both.
That's true.
That's real, by the way. That's not fake, by the way. And you're right, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Months later, huh?
So let
by
me
the
just
way-
interject real quick for our listeners who don't know what we're talking about. Keep talking about Goring 20s. So we all met at Knott Scary Farm, and we work in a zone called the Goring 20s, or we call it G20 sometimes.
Amen.
And
Strength and honor.
this is where we met, and we continue to do creative things there.
Hey, it was a good timing though for all of that, you know, because we were still split. So like it was like a more tight knit group, you know what I mean? You know.
I was going to ask you guys because I'm curious about year one of G20. There's I remember during that time I was working Scary Farm, but I was at the Mystery Lodge. I was doing a show called Invitation to Terror. I think it was written by Jeff Tucker, and shout out to Jeff Tucker. And we were basically like plants. We were bringing in people into the Mystery Lodge foyer and showing them this video. But before the video, we would talk to them and let them know that, hey, you know, Mr. Shackelford is going to present something tonight that's going to change the world. And, you know, we hope you guys are ready for that. And then I would sneak in like a, by the way, like, run. And then I would look at them and then be like, okay, well, have a good night. And then just walk away. So I'd plant seeds.
I wish I could have experienced that because that sounds really cool. And to see you doing that, you know what I mean?
Right. No, it was so much like, it's so much freedom, just like being in the streets.
Yeah.
You got to be in a nice air conditioned room and then just got to chill like a lot during the show time. But I would go after I was done with that, and I would go hang out by the railroad tracks.
Oh, really?
Of G20, and I would see, you know, whatever be in the area scaring.
Yeah.
And I remember it was really dark. Like, it wasn't as bright as it is now. It was like kind of like almost like some blue lights, and most of the lights were off.
Well, especially in that area.
I'll tell you exactly why, because there's no pizzeria at the time.
Yep.
That too, yeah.
If that thing is bright as the sun, that pizzeria sign, yeah, you'll get a tan standing outside there.
I know, that's why I have that fucking sunglass thing, you know.
Yeah.
But my question was, is that how you guys remember it? Do you guys remember it being very dark? What are your guys' like memories that stick out during year one of G20?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, we had a nice break room. That's one thing that stands out. That was probably the best thing ever.
Where was it located?
It was where the bathrooms are now.
Yeah, room 13.
To the right. Yeah.
Before room 13, yeah.
Yeah. It was to the right of the bumper cars.
It was like...
so where you would stand, that's where we would come from. The railroad tracks. Like around right there.
Right.
You know, where the clock in and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, so we would just follow the railroad tracks all the way down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was like a remnants of an old museum in there, like a natural or prehistoric history section. It had like different...
from the old...
Dinosaur
ride.
Yeah.
Kingdom of the Dinosaurs.
Oh, I love that ride.
So they had stuff in there from the ride.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
like on the walls. Yeah, like there.
That's right.
Yeah, like Triassic stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that.
Just the different eras.
Yeah, we had benches. We had, dude. There was 2 big ass rooms, and then if you went to the second room, and you go to the left, there was another like room and another room.
Mm-hmm.
So like we had a shit ton of space, and we had our own bathroom.
Wow.
Some people would pee on the floor somehow, but you know, couldn't figure that one out.
And that's why you guys don't have that anymore. We don't.
No, it's fucking new bathroom, which is nice, but you know, it took out. Now we're in the smelly area.
Yeah, by the dumpsters.
Yeah. Well, at least we're not where they moved us after the next year. Remember
that was bad.
with the roaches?
Oh yeah,
We were in the dumpster area.
Are you talking about behind Johnny Rockets?
Yeah.
At least they had a litter box.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. There was no litter box.
It was very dark back there too. But yeah, the first year going, I don't remember the lighting too much, to be honest.
What do you remember the most? What sticks out?
Well, how close we all were. We were very close. How different the last night felt compared to all the other ones we've had.
In which way?
Well, dude, like everyone was emotional, and then you know we had the encore. I think that was probably the best thing I've ever experienced. Yeah. And how close all the people that can watch us all the time, you know, just everyone was there. It was just felt like the whole park was there for that moment, you know, and everyone was dancing together, no matter if you liked each other or not. Most of us did, but you know, we were all there together, and I was dancing with the people in the crowd, you know, kid fucking, me and him were arm in arm doing the leg kick, you know.
Right. What was the band there?
Yeah.
It was when Dwight Kennedy was the director. He was the drummer and director. I know there's a technical name for it. I don't have it on the top of my head, but he ran the first 3 shows, I want to say, 2021 through 2023. I miss him a lot.
Yeah, he was awesome, dude.
Yeah,
he was, not to knock on the new guys.
Not at all. It's different, and good. Different is good. And shout out to Dwight Kennedy for making that magic happen, and also shout out to Marcus for taking over and doing it different and putting a new spin on it. It's excellent either way. It's definitely something that the zone needs. It breathes life into it with the music. You can't have the music, or rather, you need the music before you can have the dancers, and all of them make the zone that much better. But back to the last night of Goring in 2021, I want to piggyback off of what Dalen was saying. It was just so emotional. So Dwight would sing Tiger Rag, and it was super fast. It was like 1 minute and 10 seconds, just super electric, really fast, and that would be something that I would like to tell the guests. A lot of them didn't want to dance so much, but eventually I'd get them kind of jazzed up, and
that was the one to do it too.
Yeah, and it's like we have one more song, and it's only 1 minute. I'm only asking 1 minute of your time. What are you, alive or dead? Or rather, go on then. Are you alive or you're dead? Are you going to join us or not? You're the ones who are living, right? Can you remind us of what that's like? All right, we have one song. It's 1 minute to get to your feet. Let's do it, and let's make it nasty. And you know, and the song would just come on, get us all ramped up, and people were just running around crazy. And it was was it Halloween night?
It was Halloween.
Was it Halloween? The last night?
Yeah.
Oh, even better. Just man. Dwight was singing that song, hold that tiger, hold that tiger, hold that tiger, yeah.
Is that where everybody's running in a circle or in a conga
line?
Well,
that came after.
That came out
like a couple seasons later.
When they invented the conga line, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, just kidding. No, anyway. The can, the yes we can, I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, like the encore was amazing.
We didn't expect it either.
No, we thought it was.
We just thought it was done. We were all fucking crying, and then
and
you know.
But then Dwight was literally like, he just out of nowhere. All right, you bunch of ghouls, one more time, and just fires it up, and then the horns start playing. He's just going nuts on the drums, the piano. Oh my gosh!
It was a crazy feeling.
I've
never experienced anything like that.
And it was so funny too, because, I mean, I've said this to you guys before, but I'm not kidding when I say that my time on memory lane was some of the happiest moments of my entire life. I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just when the music was on, when Minnie the Moocher was playing, when Tiger Rag was playing, and everyone's just dancing and having a good time. Monsters and guests become one. Nothing else matters in the entire world. Nothing. And you just feel the music. And yeah, that last night, when the music ended, we're all hugging and stuff. And I remember I was hugging Kathy, and I just couldn't help it. Tears were just streaming down my face, and the people around me were looking at me like, "Oh, that's got to be a bit. Like, what is Elijah? You're so funny. What's going on?" And I was just there, like, ugly crying. They're like, "Oh shit!" Like, they caught on pretty quick that, "Oh wait, that's real. That's real, by the way.
That's not fake, by the way."
There it is. Yeah, and then suddenly, everyone was like doing
a group hug.
A group hug, yeah.
Group hug.
And we have pictures
all
of that.
sweaty, stinky, and
the best kind.
But hey, didn't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys feel like you guys accomplished a lot that year? Do you feel like you guys solved a lot of problems? Because I feel like that's the most exciting stuff about Knotts. I feel like when they come up with something new, and you get to be a part of that first year thing, whatever they come up with. And it is a lot of problem solving. It is and that's what I like personally. I like trying to solve problems and seeing what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah.
Did you guys do that first year?
Well, go ahead, Court.
I think there was a lot of mystique in it being a brand new zone. So the bar didn't exist.
Been solved yet?
No.
So, but
there's no speakeasy.
But you guys solved a lot of other cool problems that created some to this day memorable things, like all the dance stuff.
Well, there's that, but I also think we were kind of people were kind of what's that zone? Like the fucking Goring 20s. You know what I mean?
The boring 20s.
Yeah, and not just guests, but people in other zones.
They were just jealous.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing.
It was very new. Well, obviously, unlike anything you've ever seen before. And I mean, I'm serious. I mean this in the best way, but I really think that Goring 20s is like the Disneyland of scare zones.
Yeah.
It's like a nice entry point for people who are too afraid. There were some magical moments. I'm sure you've had them with the guests too, but people who are just deathly afraid to come into Scary Farm.
Oh yeah.
People who are way too young probably shouldn't even be there. There was this sweet little kid. He was nonverbal. His name was Da, and he was scared out of his mind, and definitely struggled with some developmental things, and but I literally spent the majority of my night with him, and just trying to help him warm up, and basically holding his hand and dancing with him and stuff, and making him the star of the show. When the music would come on, he started dancing. He actually finally broke out of his shell and just started busting a move.
It's amazing.
And and then he had a crowd watching him and cheering for him, chanting his name, and he was just so happy. And so it just, God, it just makes me emotional thinking about it. It's just moments like that all the time in Goring. And I think going back to the first year, it was just the wonder of this being a new zone, live music,
And a lot of us were new.
Yeah.
First time in the zone.
Yep. First time on streets too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Not the zone, yeah, streets. Because I was in the mazes before.
That was your guys' first year on streets?
Yeah, most of us were first year on
Really?
streets. Yeah.
Whoa.
And so it was a whole lot of because I don't know if you noticed this too, but in the beginning when we first started, a lot of people. I mean, I don't know for the other casts, but our cast, I like to sit back and observe people in general. So I would notice that a lot of people stuck with who they knew, and didn't really because we're supposed to be interacting with each other. We have a whole storyline. We don't like the grease monkeys, or the whatever. So we're supposed to be fighting with them, but then I saw that in the thing, and I would go up to them and I would try to, fucking fuck around with them, but they were kind of standoffish a little bit, And so I was like, well, damn, I kind of want to, because at first I stuck with my buddies that I knew, and then Angel, because I got to know him, and he was my newsie, so it was my newsie boy.
Angel was great. I love him.
Oh yeah. And then, I started wanting to kind of got bored of what I was doing. I also didn't know what the hell I was doing. It wasn't you yet, I don't know when that started. That was sometime that year, but I wanted to venture out and fuck with you guys, you know, the mobsters with Shannon, one of my favorite people, you know. And so I had to go up to them and try to get her beat me up all the time just to fuck around, you know, piss her off a little bit so she wants to beat me up, you know. So I was just trying to do that and get everyone a little more like, you know, venture out, you know,
involved,
connected. Yeah, like other. Everyone, like, you know, we can mess around with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're breaking the ice.
Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, and I think a lot of people were receptive. That's what I like about that year.
For sure. No, I mean, we're still experiencing the same kind of ironing out those kinks later years, as you know, because you came the following year.
Yeah, year 2 was insane, in my opinion.
That was fun.
That was my first year of Streets, and that, in my opinion, that was a super cast.
Yeah,
it was so much. We had so much firepower. We had so much talent in that thing on both A and B cast that we blew that season out the water. I mean, we won every weekly whatever.
The Golden Haunt.
The Golden Haunt. We won the Golden Haunt.
I missed that, by the way.
I mean, it was. Bring it back. In my humble opinion, we played that game so hard we broke it.
Oh, I think that was that year 3 that we broke it?
No, it was that year. We didn't have it. Oh, yeah, we didn't have a 23. Did we?
I think it ended for the 50th. 20. No, you're right.
No, we didn't have it.
Year 2, dude.
You're right. Wow,
yeah. That's when we won it. We were the last ones to win it.
Cool, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I mean, even the first year we were winning it, we were in second.
It's rigged.
Yeah.
But Carnival,
that's fucking for sure.
Carnival won it, right?
Yeah, they won it.
Yeah,
by 1 point.
So they say.
Yeah,
dude. So let me take everybody back. So it's my first year of Streets. So it's orientation, and I'm sitting, you know, in the now Walter Knott Theater, and all of a sudden, you know, they start talking whatever pasta, and then all of a sudden, right behind me, I hear, "It's rigged, it's rigged," and I would like keep turning and looking, and it was this guy, like this guy with a beanie on. And he just looked like he could not sit still in his seat. And he's just looking around left and right. And I was like, who the hell is this guy? And I hope we don't run into any problems with each other, because this guy looks like I can't handle this guy. Yeah, this guy was.
You can say he looks fucking annoying.
Dude, this guy was annoying. Who would come? I mean, who would ever know that this would be the guy I freaking love to death? You know, that same season, and like it was. Dude, this guy was saying it from the beginning that it is rigged.
Oh yeah, that was the whole tagline after we lost.
He was foreshadowing so many things, dude. He's a prophet, dude. Like so many things. Now that that have unfolded, it's like, yeah, dude, it was rigged.
I surmise from my crystal ball that it's rigged. The whole thing was rigged.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, but and I end up loving this guy to death. I'm like, man, that's so weird.
Wait, so when you first,
love's mutual, man.
When you first joined, what was your first thoughts after you saw or heard everything Jacob described to you when he had our first meeting together? When you first went through dress rehearsal and scare school. You know, what were your thoughts?
Honestly, I don't remember anything Jacob said. I don't remember.
But like, you don't remember like what your first thoughts were like about the zone in general? Am I going to like this? What the fuck am I getting myself into? Why am I not in Ghost Town?
Did
you know
you
what
have
I mean?
any first impressions of Goring before you came
in? I was like, okay, this is probably going to be improv heavy. I just don't know how much of it I'm going to have to do. And I was already like in our first little where they grouped us up with our characters.
Yeah.
I was trying to see what would work or what
was that when they had us talk shit to each other.
Yeah. And
I
knew
was fucking running the newsies on that shit. We were fucking talking shit to all of you.
Oh, like in the beginning?
No, it was during scare school. They had us get in groups, so like you were with the bartenders and the newsies, the bouncers. Yeah, and then we had to like walk to each group and talk shit.
I knew this was this was gonna be a different challenge just because it was outside. I feel like everything else before that, like doing Trapped for 3 years, it felt very similar as far as improvising and coming up with stuff on the spot. But now it was like I was free. I was out in the street, in the public eye, and I was just like trying to figure out how far to take it, what to say, what not to say. And I remember my partner, Jess, she played the female gangster, and Sinatra. I remember Sinatra that year. And then just kind of trying to figure out how we would interact with each other. I think that was the main thing that I remember. But everything else was kind of a blur.
Before that?
Yeah.
I remember just seeing you guys, and I was like, I want to play with them. You know what I mean? Like, I want to go hang out with these guys.
Well, I remember Jess, she would play with you a lot, and then I started coming around.
Yeah, because I wanted to get you guys to beat me up, because the whole first year I had Shannon, who was my homie, she was the female mobster, and she would fuck me up every night.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, well, damn, she's gone now. Now I need that. You know what I mean?
Something new.
I need someone to have fun with. You know what I mean?
Play that game with you.
Yeah, and so that's why I was like, well, you guys are the next best thing. So.
I just remember. Okay, I remember Court. I just see him zooming by, just zoom like a blur, and then zoom. He'd be over here, and then you hear his ha, ha. You know, I would hear that, and then I remember like one time he just stopped, like where I was at, and he looked at me, and he just did this thing, and then he's like, he like signaled for me to like put my ashes or my cigar in his mouth, and then he started like choking on my cigar, like I was like actually putting cigar ashes in his throat, and then he did that, and then like he just took off. But
so I went up and I said, "Excuse me, good sir, pepper me up, please," or "Pepper me up, good sir." Yep. And you're like, what?
Yes.
I'm just like,
yeah.
Just open my mouth like mama bird. I'm the baby bird, just waiting for my ashes dashed from his cigar. And you yes anded, and you just like went right there. You tapped it down the hatch, you just batted it in there, and it gave me my little caffeine boost.
And that's what I liked about him, because he just went along with everything. You know, it's easy. One of those people who are just easy to do it, and that's why I loved like Ryan or Braden so much. So
natural improvers. Yeah, and then but that's when I remember connecting with Elijah, the character on the streets, and I was like, oh, okay. So now it's okay to talk to him or interact with him.
Oh yeah, I guess you.
I'll be honest. Because at the beginning I was just so gung ho about like scaring the guests that I was just zipping around. I never stopped too long for like anybody, and that included like our fellow castmates. And I feel bad about that, but it was never anything like personal, and I would always, that was like the beginning of me taking just these little moments to stop and enjoy and have interactions with our fellow castmates.
Right.
So I think the cigar is a symbolic gesture for that. And it's something that I definitely tried doing more in later years.
Oh, you definitely did that a lot more last year.
Yeah.
Like, I think we did more than we've ever done.
We got a lot of Elijah last year.
Yeah, we did.
I felt like I got a lot of time with him, and we got to do that great arrest in front of the Blind Tiger, and we got the crowd involved, and they were like, "Free Elijah, leave him alone. He didn't
Can I
do
be next to you?"
Yeah.
They were spread them and put your hand on the wall.
Like, you know how bad I wanted
I'm
to
next.
laugh.
I'm next.
Looks like you're about to get changed like a child who just rolled around and ran.
I can't do. Look, with Dalen, there's a lot of like just really, really getting your lips really tight, trying not to laugh. There's a lot of that. I had a lot of those moments my first year with Dalen.
That's my favorite thing to do. That's the only thing I'm there for. Honestly.
A lot of this, like,
I don't care about anything else, but I just like making you guys laugh.
Yeah, it was hard, dude. It was hard not to laugh, and when you did that, like, I'm next, and I was like, oh,
me next. I want to go next.
I hate.
Can I be next to you?
I hate you so much, dude.
I don't know what goes through on my mind. It just, I don't think about it. It just comes out.
My favorite is when you just fall on your ass and your legs go up over your head,
like a rocking chair, like a rocking chair.
Hitting the curve back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, Well, okay, so that started because of Ryan. So me and Ryan would do it. I would have Ryan do it with me, and then I did it one time to where someone gave us glow sticks for some reason. So I had glow sticks somehow, and so I got it, and I went all the way back, and I did the, and Ryan about had a heart attack. He was laughing so hard because he didn't expect to hear a fart noise, So then after that, it's like, fuck it, it's funny. Let's just keep doing it. Yeah.
Oh, so good. It's such good physical comedy. It's
yeah,
dude. What I loved last year too with Elijah, I saw the evolution of Elijah. Elijah found love on memory lane for the first time, from my understanding, from what I know.
Version of Love Island.
And dude, it was so good. I was like watching him and Camille, the other female gangster, do their thing. They would do this tango dance to one of the songs, right, that they would play. Mm-hmm. And dude, it became a thing. It became a thing, just like the Tiger Death Crawl, I feel. And dude, that I loved that. I love that Elijah found love and on memory lane, and that we got to see that. And then the crowd to respond to that in a positive way, like that was really dope.
Yeah, I mean, like, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
But I just want to say, like seeing you do it, it made me want to do it with my doll. You know what I mean? So I was fucking copying you with the doll. You know what I mean? Because I was like, that's pretty cool. I need my own person.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yeah, but it's funny because that whole love story was actually like the story we developed was just, it was lust. They were just. I mean, I was her grunt to or the gangster Myrtle's grunt to push Elixir. I was just good at doing it. I brought her the numbers and the figures that she needed. So I was just an expendable thing for her, and that's kind of how it started. And then of course it's like that power play, but Elijah loved that shit.
Dude, sure did you?
But it affected.
It's not fake, by the
way. Right? But it was,
words have been spoken. You.
I called that shit.
Yeah, you're clairvoyant, you.
Dude. But let me add to that. It was really cool also to see was how that affected everyone else's characters. Like for example, Lauren, the grease monkey. She would now try to kill one of you, right? Mainly Myrtle, Camille's character. So. The funniest thing I saw that year was Elijah. Oh. So I'm just standing in the street, minding my business, and it's like I'm watching this novela play out in front of me, and I see Myrtle come out of the fog and stab. Lauren the grease monkey come out of the fog and stab Myrtle, and Myrtle falls to the floor and dies. Right, she dies, and then here comes Elijah. You just see him kind of running, and then he falls to his knees because he's got slider pads on. So he falls to his knees, and he slowly he lands right in front of Myrtle, and he goes, and he referenced to Lauren's character. He goes, "Junebug, why?" Dude, it was so good, dude. It was so damn good because I felt it, dude. I felt like it was so genuine. It was so real. And he just picks up, Myrtle in his arms and just hugs her, it was so freaking good.
Junebug, you broke my heart.
Junebug, you broke my heart. So damn good, dude.
Thanks, man. But yeah, it was cool because we started off just being both the characters being just totally flirty with each other, and we decided to build on the romance, and throughout the season we were able to build it up. But then we decided on the last night when we were up on the stoop just talking about what Mr. Kristoff up top allowed us to do. He let us party, he let us dance, he let us drink, and we were trying to kick it around to all the other monsters just to kind of throw in their 2 cents. It's funny, that night Jacob told me he didn't want me to kick it out to many people because he wanted it to be a short and simple announcement, friends, it's that time, we're all going to be rolling back into the fog, and this was fun. Mr. Kristoff allowed us to do this, that, and the other, and good night, now get the hell out of here, But I was like, no, there's so many people who have feelings. People want to say their piece. Go ahead. And in the end, I get what Jacob was saying, because there were too many cooks in the kitchen and people started talking over each other. Ultimately, I'm happy that it happened, though. Like, people got to say their piece and speak their heart and stuff. But the idea was we'd kick it around. Mr. Kristoff let us dance. He let us drink. And then when it got to Myrtle, she said, he let us fall in love. And everyone was just like, but yeah, we planned that. It was good. It was
not gonna lie, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah,
I really don't remember that.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, maybe for the best. I don't know.
I mean, I don't even think I was there.
Oh,
I was probably running around somewhere else.
You're probably just like throwing your legs over your head.
Yeah, not paying attention to anything anyone's saying.
You're just there in the dark by yourself, just kicking your legs over your head.
On the other side of the zone where no one's at.
Yeah, no one's watching.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Okay, your guys is like Deadpool and Wolverine dynamic.
Our little bubs.
Yeah. Oh,
our bub relationship.
Who's Deadpool and who's Wolverine?
Well, I'm Deadpool.
I'm Wolverine for sure.
Really?
You're talking in reference to the videos that we're making during Hot?
Yeah. But like even just like in general out there in characters, like it just makes like I'm the funny one, he's the more serious one.
Yeah, I'm the straight.
Yeah, that's true.
Straight guy, kind of very serious. Yeah.
Watching those videos, just Dario
I want to see his claws come out.
Him off.
Yeah.
It's like you not laughing is a miracle to me.
It's hard, dude. It's so hard with this guy. Like I
straight face.
Did you ever laugh when you were out on set and you couldn't take Dalen's shit anymore?
Does a turn away count? Like a turning your head really quick count?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Yeah, I've done. Yeah, I've had to turn away. Like I can't look at him. He does this stupid little walk in his face where he just turns and goes like this. He goes, and then you just hear him like walking away with his little clapper things on his shoes, like
sounds like a little horse.
His little castanets.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that video. You got that on camera one time. I love that video.
Oh man, yeah. I tried to put something. I wanted to capture the essence of Goring, so my day off, I got my DJ steady camera with my iPhone, and I went and filmed some stuff, and I was able to put something together. I thought it was pretty cool because the damn iPhone makes you look so good, makes everybody look cinematic and so cool. But yeah, that was just seeing that come together so quickly. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, I've laughed so fucking hard in that damn zone. Just all this shit. Because I mean, I do a lot of shit, but like seeing you guys laugh makes me laugh for sure. I have to run away sometimes.
Dude, just when we're starting the zone, seeing what works and what doesn't. Just one of the years, like early on, I want to say it's the first or second year, you were doing like Just Dance with like a huge group of girls.
That was Dario's first year.
Oh my god, so second year.
Yeah.
And then they were mirroring what the dancers up on the balcony were doing. He just started this whole mob of Just Dance, basically. And it's just so funny seeing you at the helm just guiding these random girls.
Yes.
But that's the best part. Like, you bringing, like, the guests in with the monsters, like, being like a conduit for whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Very interactive, yeah.
Dude, they had this. Did you ever catch that one where they're looking up at the band, they're doing like this?
Oh, we were doing the Night of the Roxbury.
They look like those like 1920s cartoons where the little birds are all like moving their heads at the same time. Like they look like that, dude. Like it was so cute and funny.
What gets me is people freaking join. Like there was this one time.
That's the best part.
There was this one time I was sitting on the ground, and I was like, fucking moving my legs up and down, and mind you, that shit hurt. Like it was a workout. It was a long ass song. It was like fucking 3 minutes.
Oh my god!
And like these people came and sat next to me and were doing it as long as they could, and then they're like, fuck this, I'm out. And like, the fact that you like laid down on the nasty ass ground and did that,
Dude, that ground was stinky.
Hell yeah, they fucking dumped the mop water right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's so fun that they would just be down to participate. Unlike a lot of the other zones, I think it being so brightly lit, and the music, the vocal, the dancing, all of it, like all of us, just it was a party through and through.
I would even say I would argue that it's brighter than Carnival.
Oh, maybe now that the pizzeria is there.
Last year, Carnival's darker.
Yeah, so we are the
More
brightest
dim.
zone.
It was more dim.
I think we are the brightest zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are you.
Yeah.
I think,
Get some suntans in.
yeah, definitely. What?
Some farmer tans.
Wait, so Court, when did you first start doing hot?
2019. I started in Waxworks. I came in. I didn't even audition. I just was open hire. I walked into the bungalows looking for a job.
Yeah.
They sat me down in there and asked me some questions. One of them was like, "Don't act it out, but what would you say if you were a pirate in in a maze or something?" And I was just like, "Where be me booty?" And I couldn't just start making the faces and like, you have me silver. You have it in ye pocket. So you must give it to me now before I.
And they're like, yeah, that's Waxworks right there.
Yeah.
Great casting, right?
Yeah. Well, that's fucking Waxworks.
Yeah. Oh, actually, fun fact. They offered me Pumpkin Eater at first
Hey, dude, that would be crazy because that's where I started.
in 2019.
That's where he was.
That's when I came back.
No. So I was there 2017. So
I was there the next year, I think.
that's
18
yeah,
or
18.
19, yeah.
That's where I met Jacob. Like me and my buddy, we graduated high school, and then I think it was end of August, maybe early September. I asked my buddy, and I was like, hey, let's work on Scary Farm, dude. I was like, we have nothing else going on for us, So we did it, and they called us in, but we obviously missed auditions. And so they had a spot open. It was for Voodoo. And
That was a cool maze.
yeah.
Really cool.
Well, I'm glad I
Voodoo was
didn't
cool.
get it. But so they called us back in, and they only had that one spot open. And they looked at me, and they're like, look, like, how tall are you? And I was like, well, 6'2". And they're like, okay, well, he fits the costume better. So is it okay if we give it to him? And, when the next thing opens, we'll give it to you. Yeah, go ahead. Better. That's better for him. And so he got Voodoo. And then they called me in like maybe the beginning of October. And I walked in, and it was Jacob. And he looked at me. He's like, how tall are you? I was like, 6'2". He's like, I think I got a spot for you in my maze. And that's how I met Jacob.
Wow.
Like, he just literally happened to be there that one day, you know what I mean? And he gave me the spot. So, and then I started in Pumpkin Eater.
So they were going to send you to Pumpkin Eater Court?
Yeah, they offered me Peter Pumpkin Eater.
That's exactly who we all were.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's weird.
Yeah. But I don't know. For some reason, I guess I was being a diva about it. I was like, hey, well, what else you got?
You, dude.
I don't blame you. That
you
dude,
mean?
that costume fucking sucked.
Yeah. Also, just
It felt
because.
good.
Well, the
Like,
problem
just a
was
skirt.
they gave me because the person
The
that
mask
had
sucked.
my role, he quit.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah.
I didn't get his mask. I got a different mask. I think the mask they gave me was a mask they didn't finish making because the whole neck part was not there.
Mm-hmm.
It was like all cut up and shit.
Right.
And oh, dude, that thing was the worst. But yeah, it looked really bad. I looked the worst out of everybody.
Oh, man.
Peter was hard. It's a hard mask to wear. I got smacked in the back of my head with that mask.
You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, you couldn't see anything. I got a flashlight flashed in my eyes a couple of times, like really bright. Yeah, it was loose. It was loose in there, and a lot of sweat, constantly dripping sweat.
Pulling up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know how we had to put foam in the fucking top
Yeah,
for it to fit
kinda-
our head? Well, dude, the fucking one I had, I glued it. I don't know how many times I super glued that shit, but it would always fall down. So if there's pictures of me, and I'm looking at the camera and you just see my eyelids and then fucking a yellow foam covering half my eye, you know? Oh, it's so bad.
Oh yeah.
So you lucked out.
Oh yeah, it was a rite of passage to
Yeah. But I think it was also different by the time you would have worked it because it was open more in
Yeah. What year was your first year?
2017.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, because that was my first year at Horror Nights actually, 2017. But Waxworks, it was a new maze, and they offered me the curator or the sculptor, and they explained that the curator was an older male presenting character, and that the sculptor was a less of a speaking role but could still speak. And for some reason, the sculptor sounded enticing to me, so I was like, yeah, let's just do that. And the lore of the sculptor is that he wanted to ultimately dethrone Augustus Scratch of Waxworks. Like he wanted to just take over the establishment, you know? So, I started in the creation room, the human centipede type thing.
That thing is crazy.
Yeah, it is really cool. This is my most recent work. I consider it to be my most impressive to date. That was part of the spiel in that room. And I don't know, going from Horror Nights where I was in a scare zone and kind of being taken away from like my friends that I made over there and being local, I didn't know anybody going into 2019. I just went in off the street. Mm-hmm. They gave me Sculptor, and the rest is history. I had a really cool supervisor, Veronica. She was super tight with Jacob too.
Yep, I know.
Yeah,
she was in our maze together. She was like one of the characters.
Yeah, oh man, that's awesome. Another shout out to Veronica Rivas. You are amazing, amazing human being. You're amazing supervisor. You made me feel loved when I came into an environment that was totally foreign to me. But yeah, so it was really cool being a part of that. Like the cast was amazing. I didn't think that I'd be able to find another amazing cast like I did it in Toxic Tunnel 2017. It was an all-male cast. It was super crazy. Like just the camaraderie we had. We still like meet up from time to time. Like we got Korean barbecue maybe 6 months ago, maybe less. But anyway, just coming into Scary Farm 2019, it was awesome to be part of a maze. I did get offered to move to Forsaken Lake that season, but ultimately I wanted to stay with Wax. I was happy there. It was the train already left the station, you know?
Right.
And it was really freaking cool. But yeah, to answer your question, it was 2019 Waxworks. Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people don't realize how difficult it is, or how lucky you are when you find something like that, like a really tight bond group, and we actually like working with everybody.
Yeah.
And even in your first year, you're kind of like naive about the drama on the side that's might be going on with the people that have been there longer, and it's good. It's very good. And yeah, you're lucky to find that, dude. I found that 3 times my first years working at Knott with Trapped. And then when I came back 3 years later to do Pumpkin Eater, like I was trying to socialize and like nobody was biting. Like nobody was.
Yeah, I think Mazes is it's a different group maybe.
What year did you come back after your hiatus? I think it's fun lore to know because you were gone for a while, right?
Yeah, I was gone for about 3 years. And then when I came back, I want to say 2019. 2019, because 2020 pandemic hit, right? And then after that year, is it 21? And I think I took, that was Invitation to Terror, and then 22 was Goring for me. So when I came back, basically I had to start at the bottom again, and I was I left because I got C-filed, and I was a bad boy. Yeah. But now I am a good boy. And that's from Sarper, 90 Day Fiancé. Shout out to Sarper, my new friend.
John loves you.
Yeah.
He's your biggest fan.
Oh, yeah, Sarper's dope. Thanks to Lindsay for showing me that show. Anyways, I digress.
I also digest.
Wait. What do you digest there, buddy?
Well, the snacks over there, the Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds.
We take care of our guests.
Thanks to Lindsay.
Oh yes, hey, shout out to Lindsay. Let's go, Lindsay.
My mom. Lowe.
Yeah,
Lindsay Lowe. She's the best. So, when I came back, it was rough because I felt like they wanted me to quit.
Wait, when you were in Invitation to Terror?
No,
or Pumpkin Eater.
Pumpkin Eater.
Okay.
Because I was there with another guy that got C-filed. He was a Green Witch, and he was the one that I guess somebody had like bashed him because of his sexuality, and then he basically called the guest fat or something, and then basically they had to let him go. Steven, I think his name was not Steven. Damn, I felt bad. I forgot his name, but he was in there with me, so I was like, what is that? That's a coincidence, right? Like,
yeah.
Him and I, but it was like he was we became buds for a bit, and then And then I dropped him off at home one night, and after that, he never came back. So he quit, dude.
Wow.
And he was a Peter as well, and he had more freedom than I did. I was like
in the front?
room. Yeah, he was like in the front, roaming around.
Yeah, because they made it like an open type thing.
Right, and I was stuck in that room with that giant pumpkin.
Yeah.
Worshiping the pumpkin, whatever. And yeah, dude, that was a hard season, dude. And I was really trying to like reach out to people and just be cool with them, and like nobody was biting back. Like it was, so I was like, damn, dude, it really is hard. Like you're really lucky if you find a group, or if you have a good season or a year where you connect and bond with people. Like that's a big blessing.
Yeah, I think I've been lucky because first year of Haunt was a pumpkin eater, and dude, the whole cast was like a family.
Mm-hmm.
Even me being late, like we were all like a family. That whole, I think we were a cast, and then second year, Dark Titties.
Dark Titties.
Yeah, Dark Titties, all the way in the back.
Dark Entities.
Oh yeah, we call it Dark Titties over here.
The hell?
Oh, Dark Entities, the ghost
of the Dark Titties.
Jeez.
Just remember the story.
Oh yeah, the ghost. Have I ever told you that story?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Interrupted.
But then Dark Entities, I think I was A-cast again, and again, great group. We were all, we weren't all close, but like the people I found, we were close. Mm-hmm. And then I went to the military 2019, so I wasn't able. And then the first year of Goring, we were all close, and then second year of Goring, we were even closer, and then third year is a little awkward, but we're still close.
Yeah.
And then last year we were, the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I got kind of lucky.
We got really lucky.
Yeah, because usually I'm A-cast, so like to be put on B-cast the first year of Goring, I got fucking way lucky.
Yeah.
I love that B cast hung on ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We survived the purge.
You guys did.
the last man standing.
Don't do that.
No,
the last man standing. Yeah, there's there's remnants of both. There's still A-casters, and now we have a whole flock of new people coming in, which is great. It's great for see what they do with it. We don't want it to die. We want it to evolve, and but hopefully they find their own rhythm and thing, and hopefully we're included too with them.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm always here.
Of course.
But I have told you about that ghost story, right?
You have, but it'd be cool to share it for all the listeners.
The ghost story.
The ghost story.
I don't know.
I think it's a blue one.
Is that the button?
Let's try it.
You gotta put the volume up, silly goose.
There you go.
The ghost story of Dark Titties.
Ghost stories with the Dope Boyz.
No, so I was a mutated soldier.
What are you guys doing over there?
It's just crazy.
Oh
yeah.
So the ghost story of Dark.
Yeah.
Turn the
Dark
camera
Titties.
off right now.
So
We should each tell one ghost story from Knott's. All right, go.
okay.
I'm not involved.
Thanks, Brad. In Dark Entities, I was the very last room. So I was a mutated soldier. I was like the very last, back when I had a storyline they followed. So I was the last room, and so before on the way to the room, there was a ramp, right? And then that ramp led to like a corner, so I would hide behind the wall, and they eventually put up a screen that had like the security footage throughout the maze, so I can kind of see who's coming through, And so we were A-cast, so Jacob would usually walk through when they let the early people in, and no one found our maze because it was hard to find apparently. So like we wouldn't get anyone the first 30 minutes. So Jacob would walk through and be like, okay, they're coming through, This night he didn't. He hadn't. I think he was probably busy doing something. And so I would stand behind my wall, peeking around the corner, and I would watch the guy in front of me. His name's Justin, and he would crouch behind his wall and peek over, And then when he would see someone coming, he would get up, and I'd be like, okay, that's my cue. Because by the time I got up and turned around, by the time I turned back out, they were already in my face, So I had it like timed perfectly. And so I'm sitting there and I'm just watching his movements because I know they're going to be coming any second. And, you know, he's still crouched there. And all of a sudden I see this redheaded woman, white girl. She was wearing blue jeans and a blue jean jacket. And I want to say yellowish Vans, maybe, if I remember correctly, and some like white striped shirt. And she was walking. She walked right past him. I was like, huh, it's the first scare of the night. Like, what are you doing, dude? You know? So I was like, okay, that's interesting. Whatever. So then I turned the corner, and I turned back out, and she wasn't there. I was like, what the fuck? Like, where'd she go, you know? And so I ran back up the ramp, and I was like, hey. I was like, where'd that girl go? He's like, what girl? I was like, the girl that walked right by you, dude. Like, you fucking scared? It's the first scare of the night. He's like, dude, no one's come through yet. Not even Jacob's come through. You know?
Oh my gosh.
He's like, I don't even think we're open yet. And so I was like, what the fuck? Like, I clearly saw this woman. I can describe her. You know, she had freckles and everything. You know? And so I was like, well, that's fucking weird. So I maybe he didn't see her because his mask is all crazy, you know? So then there was a blackout by the curtain that's right there. And so I ran to the blackout. I was like, hey. I was like, where'd that lady go? What lady? I was like, you didn't see the lady either? No, man, no one's come through yet. I was like, all right, interesting. So I was like, well, I'm going to go back to my spot now, you know? And then coincidentally, because you know how I said there was a security monitor. On the other side, they put another screen up, but I don't think they ever finished it because it was just blank for some reason. It was by the main entity. And so I went on break after that hour. I come back, and mind you, the B cast, they had 3 guys in there. It was just me during my hour, but during their hours, 3 guys. So if anything happened, like they would have seen it, right? And especially one guy, my buddy Louie, he would just hang out in the little corner in the little dark spot, so he could see that screen perfectly. So I walk in, and like they all already left, and there was a pentagram drawn onto that screen twice. And it wasn't like a marker. It looked like I was just like, you know, when there's like fog and you go and you write on your windshield, you know, that's what it looked like. But obviously there's no fog. There's no like, it wasn't like, you know, so I went up to, I was like, what the fuck is a, you know? So I told Jago about it, and he like tried to wipe it off, and it wasn't coming off. It was just stuck there. No one knows who did it, but it was that same night, right after that.
Wow.
That's spooky.
Could you see her face clearly?
Yeah, dude, blonde or not blonde, redhead. She had blue eyes and freckles.
Did she walk straight, or was she looking around?
No, she literally walked as if she didn't see him, which would make sense because he was hiding around a corner.
Right.
But like she walked right by him, you know, and he would have been able to see her.
And he would have popped out. And
he would have got up before she even like made it to him, because there's a whole like another room, you know.
So he didn't even see her.
Didn't see her. Neither did the blackout who was watching him.
Oh my gosh. Court.
Yeah. And did the pentagram stay on that screen?
You know, I didn't want to know any more about that situation. So I don't think they
blame you,
because I think Jacob tried to get it off, and I think he was like, I'm just going to let them know about it. And so I don't know what happened, but I think it was still there the whole night.
Damn.
But the next day it wasn't there. At least I didn't see it.
Isn't it like that sometimes? It's kind of like something that happens and you don't want to talk about it after because it's so damn scary.
Well, I mean, in the moment, I was like, you know, fuck it, you know, whatever, it's there. But then as soon as I walked out of the maze, I was like, guys, dude, guess what I just saw, you know? Homeboy didn't fucking see her, and I saw her, you know?
It's really weird.
I don't know.
Court, do you have one? At Knott's?
No, not at Knott's.
No. And do you have any?
In general?
Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of them, but like...
which one sticks out the most?
There's a spot in the valley called Gravity Hill, and the myth is you're supposed to like park at the base of a hill, put your car in neutral. You could put powder on your bumper, and you'd see like little baby hands on your bumper.
Oh, fuck that.
Stuff like that. Okay, so this is misdirection because that's what we went to go find. Me and my friends, we've gone several times, and one of the times we drove up there, we were looking for this Gravity Hill. It was at night. The main thing you can note there was like at this crossroads was the cemetery and like a mortuary right next to it, or like one of those where they store the bodies. I'm not really sure, but like it had like almost looked like a mausoleum, but it was a driveway where I guess they would put whatever fresh bodies they were gonna like bury and stuff. I don't know what it was, but that would be the spot that we'd keep stopping at to try to find where this Gravity Hill was. And every time we parked there, we'd notice these orbs of light just appearing in the graveyard, and they'd start far away, and they'd pulse in and out like this, and then more of them would start to appear. And when they disappear, they'd get closer, and just closer and closer, and more of them would appear. Like it was the weirdest thing.
No.
Yeah, it was so weird because, I've never seen anything like this, like that. I could literally see that, like real, that. Yeah. And then I was looking for light fixtures on the lawn in the cemetery. Didn't see anything like that. And more of them were appearing. And my friends in the car at the time were just like, I was driving in my crummy old 1994 Ford Explorer at the time. Yeah, and they just screamed, telling me to drive to get the hell out of there. And sure enough, I did, but I got so curious, I had to turn back around and see if we could experience that again. And sure enough, the orbs of light started appearing, and more of them started to appear, and then they were getting closer to our car. But then over there in the driveway, there was these dudes in like a red pickup truck, and they all jumped in, and the lights came on, and they started driving toward us. And the part of the myth over there is that some bad people live up there. They say like white supremacists and yeah, like KKK, like
those kind of people.
Yeah, those kind of people. like
they're bad.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Pretty bad.
Oh no.
But yeah. So, but then when we see physically people jumping in a car and like chasing after us, it was time to leave.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And but then the next one, it'll be quick. But it was at the Pasadena City. I want to say the Colorado Street Bridge. I think that's what it's called in Pasadena. They call it the Suicide Bridge.
Oh yeah.
But me and my friends went recently enough. I would say in the past 2 years or so. We walked across the length of the bridge, and then there's like a chain link fence at the end, and there was an opening. Yeah. So of course we went in, and we ventured down this hill into the under part of the bridge where like the sewer system was, all the way up to this chained wrought iron gate. And of course we didn't really find anything. We were just, urban exploring at that point. But then on our way back, there's just a lot of overgrowth and weeds and stuff like that. And we're making our way back through like this blazed trail toward the chain link fence. And there's this dude, like just a shadow, like a figure of a person standing there with his back turned away from us. And one of our friends with us, she just screams at the top of her lungs just because she didn't expect to see this person just standing there, like, facing away from us. She screams, and this person in front of us doesn't react at all, doesn't move, not even an inch. And so I get ahead of the group, and I start to walk toward him, and I say, I tell him, hey, we don't mean to intrude. We're leaving. We're going to just kind of move around you, okay? And we start to kind of slowly work our way, just move past him. But then, without looking at us, without flinching, nothing, he just bolts out into the field, like the overgrowth there under the bridge. And he disappears completely.
See, is it because that's fucking weird? But do you think it's like one of those things where he wanted you to see? Because like, there's that theory where if they want you to see them, they'll appear, right? Like sleep paralysis and shit like that, right?
Oh yeah.
But like, do you think that was like one of those situations where he probably wanted you to see him, or he didn't expect it and was like, "Oh fuck,"
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird. You never know.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll never know.
If it's like The Shining and he's reliving a moment, of like whatever, just standing there and not quite aware of where he is, and then suddenly is met with these people that, he hears like a disturbance behind him. He doesn't know what the hell's going on.
That's right. Yeah.
So I feel like, whatever it was, maybe they were just caught in between realms or something.
Yeah. It's very weird to think about.
Yeah, for sure. And sleep paralysis, that's fun.
Oh, dude, you're telling me, man. But before, hold on. I want to see if you remember this. Remember when we went on the ghost tour, on Jacob's ghost tour?
Oh, yeah.
And we went to, what was that? That women's club, the old women's club that was across the street, remember? And Jacob would say how people would hear the music play. You remember?
Yes.
And we saw the homeless guy?
It was like a big white building.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That creepy white building across the way.
But do you remember the homeless man?
Yep.
Do you remember that?
Tell him.
So we went to on our buddy's ghost tour that he holds in Whittier Haunted. Was it Haunted Whittier Tours or Haunted Tour?
Yep.
By our good friend Jacob, and very good tour, but not good. It's great, but so at the end of the tour, he likes to take us back to where we met, and that's where we say our goodbyes, right? And so, is it good?
Oh, do you want to turn that on or
What?
of the light, the ceiling light?
Oh, no, I think we're good.
You're good. All right.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. So Jacob had told us about how that building and how people who go up to it, it's closed down and locked. They can still hear like someone playing the piano and people dancing, right? Something like that. So being the curious people we are, we're like, fuck, let's go over there and see if we can hear anything. So a few of us went over there,
Right.
and as you walked over there was like a little chain to block it off. You can obviously just climb over it. And then there's steps that led up to the front door. But to the left and right, there was like a big old gap between the wall and the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So to the left, there was a bunch of like shit, like garbage, and there was a tent, okay? And what looked like a man sleeping. And we heard him snoring. There was a, we heard that. We're like, oh, like, there's a dude here. There's a homeless dude sleeping right here. Don't wake him up,
Right in the alcove, right?
Huh? That little on the left, yeah. It was out right outside the tent.
Yep.
And you can clearly see a figure of a man sleeping and hear him. So we all walked up, and there's a little to put the mail in the door. So we kind of would go up to it one at a time and lift it up, try and hear. And I think someone heard music or something. And but we still, there was still that motherfucker right there to the left of us snoring, and we're all being quiet, And so then I don't know what happened, but I think I ran back to go get somebody to bring him over to come check it out because we heard something or someone heard something. And then I think we all might have ran away, and then we came back, and then when we came back, the dude was gone. There was no one there the whole time.
Mm.
Don't know what the fuck that was, but
Right.
we experienced it.
A sleeping ghost.
Yeah.
That's
It was
good.
a sleeping old hobo that was there, apparently.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Imagine that. I fucking saw it.
And what was
No,
jarring about it is that we came back really quickly after leaving.
It was just to go
gone.
grab somebody.
Yep.
Like, oh, dude, look what we heard,
Yep.
No, can you imagine being a ghost that's how you appear? You sleep. You're snoring. Because every
Fucking
ghost
loud-ass
story,
ghost.
every ghost story I've ever heard is the ghost is active.
Yeah,
The ghost is doing something. The ghost is making noise. But this one's just like sleeping.
I mean, maybe
great.
that's how he died. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right there, drug overdose or something.
Yeah.
You
Right.
never know.
Right.
And so he was reliving that, like as Court said.
Yeah.
What's your ghost story?
Mine is okay. Mine's at Knott. So my first year of Trapped, I'm in the puzzle room, and right next door to me is the Bloody Mary room.
Fun.
They have a room. They have like the back door where they slide open, so they could go inside the little boo hole, and then they would pop out of the glass, the two-way glass. Once the show, the show kicked in and was pretty much towards the end, they would slide open that glass and pop out, and they would come out of the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So the girls, I would talk to them right before people would come in. So I'd be hanging out by the door. They would slide open the door a little bit. I'm like, "Oh, you okay?" We just make small talk. So one day, one of the girls goes, "There's something in here with me." And we're like, "Oh, well, what do you mean?"
You okay?
There's something in here, like something's in here with me. Like I could feel it and see it. Like, what do you mean? So then that girl got freaked out, and so she she starts. She gets some of the other. I guess the other girls find out because I think there was 4 Bloody Marys, or 3. No, I'm sorry, 3 total. So then they kind of get together and start praying. Start praying for this thing to go away, and then she ends up quitting.
What?
So then we get a new Bloody Mary, and then this one says the same thing. So they don't know the story that's been happening, that there's something that's been appearing inside of the room with them, and it's a dark boo hole.
Yeah.
The only thing you would be able to see is light coming through the other the other side of the maze, there was another door, and basically you see the crack of the door, and there's light coming through it.
Uh-huh.
So what one of the girls said was actually Talia. You guys remember Talia?
Of course.
From year one
One
of
of my
Goring?
favorites. I'm not going to say it. Yeah, one of my favorites.
Yes. Talia, she was one of the Bloody Marys, so she came out one day. She's like, oh my gosh, I saw it. And I was like, what did you see? And she's like, I saw a silhouette, like the little boy standing in front of the door. It was like a little boy. He looked kind of like dirty, wearing overalls.
Oh, shit.
Like with no shirt underneath. And he was just standing there, like just watching me. And I was like, oh, hell no, dude. Like, I have to close. I was a closer, dude. I was a closer, so I had to close the maze down every night. So they would shut down the A side, and then the B side would be still running. And in that room, there was a lot of reflection off the plexiglass. So I'm like, God, please don't let me see this little bastard. Please. Dude, I did not want to see this thing. I did not want to be friends with it. I'm when it comes to that stuff, I'm good. So Talia starts playing with the thing.
Of course.
She gets a ball.
Oh, of course. Oh, fuck that.
Dude, she starts running experiments. She gets this ball and she puts it out inside of the Bloody Mary room. And I guess this thing starts moving the ball. Then it was playing with her. So he would occasionally go up to this is what Talia would say, go up to the glass and smack the glass and then like run off. And I was like, she's like excited about this
Did
stuff.
she say that she would see him run up to the glass, or did she just hear it and then hear the run?
Like a little hand like smacking the glass.
Fuck, dude.
A two-way glass. And I was like, no, Tyler, stop. Like, please stop. Stop it. Like, stop doing that. Don't invite these things. We don't know what it is. Like, she's like, it's just a little boy. He's playful. And I'm like,
that's what
no,
they
dude.
think.
I go, no. So that year when we finished, I got on the internet and I started searching for stories about that area. And sure enough, there were stories about that little boy. And he likes to run around in the arcade room.
Yeah, the factory store. That's where he haunts. And I fucking felt that motherfucker. I'm for sure.
Okay, so Trapped, the first year was inside the old laser tag room.
Yeah.
Now they've closed off the front entrance of Trapped. There's a wall now for Berry Tales.
Yeah.
But there was a door entrance through there, and it's a giant room inside, and that's where he hangs out. He hangs out there, and he hangs out in the arcade room.
Was that where they keep the props?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
And my first year of Goring, I went in there thinking that was a break room.
Yeah.
And it was just like eerily quiet. And I was like, oh my gosh, all the lights were on.
Remember where they put us where the dumpsters were?
Yeah.
There was a door right there to the building.
Like little steps.
And there was a bunch of like props and old stuff they don't use anymore.
That little area kind of like close. Oh, yeah. That little area close to Boardwalk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where he is. And I used to work in the factory store.
Mm-hmm.
And when it was only one person in that store at a time. Mm-hmm. So when I'd go back there to go fucking do whatever or grab my stuff from the lockers, dude, fuck that. Grab merch or whatever, fuck that. It just felt, especially at night, when I was closing by myself, you could tell something was like watching me. Like as I'm mopping this shit and turning the lights off and shit. Fuck that.
Yeah. Any corner of the eye stuff, I hate that stuff.
Yeah.
Anything just like, and then you turn and it's gone.
Dude, okay. There was this one night I woke up to go pee, right? And I was like, what fucking time is it? It was like 3:30 in the morning.
Of course it was.
Yeah, it always is.
The witching hour.
So, I get up out of bed, and in our apartment, like from my room, I go right, and it's like a hallway, and straight ahead is the bathroom door. And before we got my dog now, like we would just leave the door open, but this time it was cracked, right? So I pitch dark, because everything's off. And so I turn to the right. I look up and I see a fucking figure of a dude peeking out half of the doorway.
Oh no.
Like peeking out, like he's looking around the door. Mm-hmm. Just like that. And I was like, and in my head, like I like started, like the adrenaline started rushing, I was like, fuck, dude, I really got to pee. So I just fucking said, fuck it. I just beeline in the bathroom, sat down, and I was like, fuck it, not trying to look up or anything,
Oh, dude.
But, oh, man, that was crazy. Yeah.
Ghosts, man, ghosts.
Well, have you had sleep paralysis before?
Oh yeah, I was lucky though. My older brother warned me about it before I ever experienced it. So one time I've experienced stuff while I was on or while I had sleep paralysis. But the first time ever, I was in my room and I woke up in my bed, and I couldn't move at all. And in my mind, I was just like, "Oh shit, I can't move at all."
See, do you get scared while it's happening?
So I'll get to that. But
Okay.
This is the first part. But basically, I was like darting my eyes because that's all I could do. Oh, this must be that sleep paralysis thing my brother told me about. Fuck it. I just like closed my eyes and went back to sleep because I heard that if you try to fight it, if you keep your eyes open, you're going to see some crazy shit. You hear shit.
Wait, so you can open your eyes while it's happening?
Well, yeah, my eyes are open. I just can't.
I can't see
move
shit.
at all. That's awful. The other time I did experience sleep paralysis. Fun fact: in college, I slept in my car for a year, and who can afford to live in a dorm in college?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, right. So I would sleep in my car, and I would. I actually got one of the codes to an editing suite that had a sofa in it. And but before I found that code and was able to like basically be a hobo on a couch in one of the classrooms, I would park my car at like the top of one of the structures and hope that parking enforcement wouldn't bother me. And so I would sleep. I'd fall asleep in my car. And one morning it was like dawn. It was like the sun wasn't even quite up yet. But I wake up and I'm having sleep paralysis, and I can only look around. And I just hear like this howling and just moaning, and it sounds like it's really windy outside, and it's like super foggy. And I look to my left out my driver window, and there's just this dude in like full like a janitor jumpsuit, just staring at me.
Oh no!
And he had this long wiry hair, and he's just literally just staring at me. And I was just
That
like,
was the sleep paralysis, dude.
I was like, "Fuck you!" And I was just sitting there, and I'm like fighting with every ounce of my being to move my arm, and I'm like, eventually I'm just like, and then that was all I could do, and I was just sitting there just hearing this howling and shit, and this guy just staring at me. And the thing is, I don't know if he was really there or not, and I don't know. I'm not sure which would be worse.
Well, I think he was there, because usually it's when they're looking at you is when you can't move. That's what they say, at least. I mean, that's what I've experienced.
And I could not make out his face at all.
Yeah,
like,
see.
It was, yeah. It's
I'm surprised you can fucking see, because I can't open my eyes.
That's awful. What's that like?
Well, dude, well, first, I wanted to ask, when that's happening to you, like, do you get it often?
No.
No? So how many times would you say you've had it?
Maybe.
Like a handful?
A handful. Maybe like 4 or 5 times, maybe.
Must be nice. Okay. But
I'll just give them all to you. It's fine.
yeah, thanks, buddy. Except I can't see shit. But like, are you scared?
Well, because
Like, what do you feel while it's happening?
Well, I know it's because I was kind of warned ahead of time that it's like you're being preyed on by like demons or the sleep paralysis demon or whatever it is. I was aware of it. I don't have much control in those moments. And I think kind of like anxiety and a lot of those things, when I realize something like that's happening, I give into it. I try not to fight it, because I think the more that I fight it, the more freaked out I get. That was the scariest though, when I saw that dude just standing there in that like jumpsuit, just staring. And I was trying to go back to sleep, but the noises were too loud. Like whatever I was hearing was just so freaking eerie. But yeah, I was scared then, but I tried not to give it too much agency. I think that's how I overcome it, is just realizing that I have no control, and I just try to go back to sleep as quickly as possible.
So when I get it, I don't feel scared. Like, I've had it to where, like, one time I had it where I felt something like crawling up my leg. As it was saying, I heard Dalen, you know what I mean? But it was a little, obviously didn't sound like that. It was fucking like crazier, right? But I heard it. It's always from my fucking closet. There's something in my I think it's in my closet. But
It's always the closet.
It's always
man.
the fucking closet.
I'm gonna take my proton pack over there, hang it on the wall.
Please do.
Got the ghost trap right here.
No, it hasn't happened in a while, but especially during COVID, I feel like that's when it was happening the most. Yeah, so I would, feel like it was going like this. That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. And like it sounded like as if I was in like an avalanche, just as I was hearing my name. And I don't get scared though. That's the thing. I get pissed off. I get angry. And I was always told, especially if like you're religious or anything, but you pray, right? It's what's supposed to help. You pray and it'll go away. But sometimes when you pray, it don't fucking work. Especially like it. When you're going through it, it's probably like a minute long, maybe, but it feels like it's an hour, you feel like you're just trapped there for a fucking hour, just so you know. And so I start saying every name in the book, like, what are you gonna do, you fucking bitch,
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like I get pissed off, you know what I mean? It's just a natural thing, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's the way to cope with the fear. Maybe
fight or flight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I choose fight. But yeah, so that's like my natural thing. And then eventually it goes away. I'm like, what the fuck just happened, But there was this one time I had it, and I didn't open my eyes, but like I can see. If that makes sense. So like usually you're on your back, and I was on my back, but in the vision I was laying sideways, and so I saw myself laying on another bed, but it was darker, and like but my eyes were closed. I don't fucking know how to describe it, and I obviously couldn't move or anything. And so I was starting to get angry, but I was also like, why the fuck, what is that over there, And so then, like that person that I saw that was me, but obviously not me, like the eyes opened and it was just dark, in the eyes. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like that was the only time I actually like saw something, if that makes sense. But yeah, dude, that's just no joke.
Maybe it was like an astral projection.
Maybe, huh?
Yeah, have you guys heard of that?
Yeah. Kind of like what Doctor Strange did. Astro projected. Is that the same thing?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, probably.
Have you ever had sleep paralysis, demons? Brad?
No, never.
He's like, no.
If you ever
never.
If you ever paralyzed when you wake up, just don't fight it. Just go back to sleep.
I'll just think of you guys.
Don't cuss it out, because I'm pretty sure that's what brings more. Have you ever heard of, I don't know what it's called. Is it a succubus or incubus? I don't know. Incubus is the band. But the one, it's
out of sight, out of mind.
It's the one where they basically fuck you while you're sleeping.
Oh, wait, are you the one that said you had sex with the ghost?
Not like that. Like, not like I was like, yeah, let me just go fucking like Marlon Wayans and Haunted House.
Dude, I've been trying to remember who told us.
It was me.
It was you.
Okay, so that's why I was having sleep paralysis again, right? And it's weird saying it. You know what I mean? It sounds like it's very weird saying it out loud. But you're the one that had sex with the ghost.
Very nice.
Not because I wanted
to.
But dude, yeah. So like I was having
Sex?
No, this is before that, right? So I was having sleep paralysis, and then it felt like 20 minutes later, like I felt something crawling up my leg. And then all like this, dude, and it was going all the way up my body.
All right.
And then, hold on. Oh yeah, you. And so like I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like this is the most it's ever gone up, right?
Suppose it's ever
not that one, but I mean, eventually. But
eventually.
So then all of a sudden I felt this boom, right? And like I thought I was having like a wet dream. You know what I mean? And like. And so it was like a mixture of wet dream and sleep paralysis, right? But dude,
jeez,
I felt like the hair, like hitting my face.
Oh no, dude!
And then like I heard,
no filter.
It wasn't deep like that though. But
was it a female or a male?
Well, it was obviously a female. Right. But like it was like right here in my ear.
No.
Like I felt.
Oh no,
like that, but it was quick, and then like, boom, it was gone, and then like I got out of it, and I was able to see it, and I was like, well, fuck, that wasn't bad, Do
that again.
Yeah, where you been, I think this was during like maybe a little after lockdown, maybe around first year of Goring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I think that was the wrong one.
That was definitely the wrong one. I think
I remember to turn it up.
Try another one.
So wait, what happened to you, Dalen?
I got fucked by a ghost. Imagination.
Close enough.
But yeah, dude, that's why I asked about it. And then I like immediately, because I talked to my brother about this stuff all, because, you know, he has like, what? So he has experiences, and he's kind of like, I feel like he's like, he's like, not with like that, but like with ghosts. And like, he's like borderline psychic, honestly.
What's his ghost count?
55, you.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, I'm only at 1, you know?
Like 666 you.
I asked him about it. I was like,
13
dude,
you.
I had sleep paralysis, but the fucking ghost fucked me, dude. It was like a wet dream. And so he was like, yeah, he's like,
dude.
That's I don't know which one it is. Because there's a male one and there's a female one. So I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but it's one's a succubus, another one I forgot something else. But like,
succubus.
I immediately looked it up, like, because I was up, you know, I was like fucking up, and I was like, well,
it's like a team, like a tag team.
You were
no. Like, I think so. The male one searches for women to impregnate, because if he doesn't, then he dies. Yeah, and so that was fucking loud, by the way. And then the female one does the same thing.
Nice bleep.
Like, she needs the sperm, the fucking, you know, whatever it is.
Oh my gosh.
This is not the Dope Boys anymore.
No, it's fucking the Weird Boys. The boys. But yeah, that was my experience.
That's awesome.
No,
Well,
it's not.
Congrats,
I
man.
mean, yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Were you a virgin at the time or no?
No,
Oh, man.
Brad, hit the hit.
that would have been a way, huh?
Yeah,
The blue one.
To
Yeah, And this concludes the Dope Boys Ghost Stories. Court, what plans do you have right now for the future, if any?
That's a loaded question. We're talking about the spooky stuff. I mean, I plan to not have any sleep paralysis demons. And to maybe not
Are you sure you don't want the other one?
Oh, well, maybe you.
Are we doing a movie together soon? Are we writing something? Are we filming something together soon? Possibly.
Well,
What are we talking about here?
hey, if I can give a shout out to Chuck or Alana, he's
Okay.
got a really cool idea for a show. I don't know if I should say it all right here, but
Not all of it.
His working title is Victorian Age, and think of it as The Office meets Addams Family.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So like, motley group of supernatural types living in one house. It's a really cool idea. So you guys should hit him up for the pilot. I think that'd be really cool for a lot of us to come together to do. I have
Motley crew of
supernatural
characters.
Yeah.
I think we'd have way too much fun.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it'd be great. Like almost not necessarily like a reality, but yeah, like The Office, but with like.
Oh, okay.
Just
a series, kind of TV show.
Almost
episodes.
Like reality TV, but not really. But anyway, Chuck, this is for you to pitch, not for me. Wait, I'm putting it out there so you can make it happen because it's a really good idea. He's calling it Victorian Age right now, so we're just manifesting it right now.
Okay,
but that's his project, and but as for stuff that I want to do, I've just sat on a bunch of screenplays for quite some time. There's one that I have close to my heart that I haven't. I mean, I want to film it. It's called Calling Hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ensemble road movie. Think like Ferris Bueller's Day Off meets Weekend at Bernie's. A Ferris Bueller type. He's got a bright future ahead of him until he suddenly dies, and estranged friends from high school discover his will, and he wants to be stuffed like a hunting trophy. So. The goal is they take his body from the wake, they throw him in a car, and they drive across the country to a friend who does taxidermy, and they're trying to see if he'll stuff the body for him. So just a dark comedy. They're on the run.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
It's out there, and it's also an ensemble thing, so there's plenty of room for actors to jump in.
How you doing?
I'm in.
Hey, you.
How you?
But yeah, I mean, like, what am I planning to do? Audio description, the post industry production in general is on a kind of a downward trajectory. I'll be honest. So I'm thinking about what's next. Ultimately, I've been doing more acting because of Goring, because of horror nights. I recently did a gig at EDC as a host for Up to Date. I was a game show love connection type guy.
Really dope. If you guys ever get a chance to see that video, that was really cool.
Oh shucks, thank you.
Hell yeah.
But that was really cool. Probably the biggest thing I've done ever. I'm not a theater kid, but I think I'm starting to really realize that I love acting. I love interactive theater.
That's crazy to think that you're not that because you're so immersive with Elijah.
Oh, thank you. But hey, I found that with you guys, honestly. Like, I think we all came out of our shell a little bit. Like, we were new going into this.
Yeah.
We were, we're not actors. We're just there to,
we're just people.
Yeah, what's that?
We're just people that like to have fun.
Exactly. And connecting with people, imagine, I don't know, getting paid to do that, sharing that with people who love Halloween, it's really cool.
What more can you ask for, really?
Honestly, and as of right now, I'm just going into the spooky season, just taking the hand that I'm dealt and making the best of it. And of course, we'll still be able to work together in some capacity. And
heck yeah.
And I consider it like a lot of people are being displaced right now. So anyone listening, I want you to just think, everything happens for a reason. Think of it like you're being traded to another team. They need you. Your energy can be used in other places, and we're talking about like Scary Farm being moved to different zones and stuff.
Yeah.
I know I'm way too old to be talking about this and being so nostalgic, but it means a lot to us. Like Goring is my home. I love that. I love it so much, and it's hard to have to take a break from it. But I just want you guys to know where my heart is.
Oh, we know.
We know, dude.
Yeah.
And
We've
for
been
us,
known. We've been known that.
Yeah, and for us, you are Goring. We are Goring, but if you ask me selfishly, I'd say you are Goring in my heart.
Well, in that sense, I'm very biased toward the both of you guys. I love you both very much, and Brad, I love you too. You will be there. We're gonna will you into.
Let's hope, yeah.
Yeah. We just gotta be hopeful. But you guys, you guys are Goring. Dalen, you are Goring.
Oh, you.
Dario, you are Goring.
We
are there any other
are Goring.
You're Goring. You're Goring. Are there any other Gorings I should know about?
My mom was Brooklyn for like an hour out there.
And then you're gonna be we'll see. We'll
see.
Yeah. I'm gonna be optimistic.
Even if it's not this year or next year.
It's,
you know what I mean?
Sometime in my life.
Yeah, and I'll be there to see it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's Goring.
You get it.
Loves kung fu fighting.
And with that said, I think this is an excellent time to close this out. Thank you, Court, for coming on our first episode ever of the Dope Boyz Podcast. You are a dope boy, and you are welcome to come anytime you want and pop in anytime you want. And what else, Dylan?
We love you very much.
We love you very much.
And we will see you a lot this year, but hopefully it's not just Scary Farm season, You got to do more outside.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
So what are we gonna eat? Where are we gonna meet to eat first?
Los Cholos tacos.
Tacos Los Cholos.
Oh,
That's
shoot.
shady.
Some filet mignon tacos.
Jeez, tomato.
Damn it.
No. No, serious.
Tomato.
Dude, the filet mignon tacos
Tomato.
at Los Cholos, they're only $20 each, but come on, guys.
They're only 20.
This isn't sponsored.
They're worth
It should be.
Oh yeah.
Sponsor us, motherfuckers.
Sponsored by Tacos Los Cholos.
Yes.
Hey, fun fact, in 2017, I'm sorry, I know we're ending it, but that was something I would call the group of toxic dudes in Toxic Tunnel. We're all dudes. I call them my cholos. It's like, what's up, my toxic cholos? that was our thing. Or we'd be like, I'd say dear, and they'd all say daddy. So like, dear daddy, or like, what's up, my toxic cholos? So yeah, my Goring cholos. Not that
My Goring Cholos.
My Goring Los Cholos.
Love that, dude. Jealous.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? I didn't think lightning could strike once. First with Toxic Tunnel, then lightning struck again with Waxworks, and then lightning struck like literally every year, with Goring. Like I just don't know how they keep doing it, but it's because you guys are beautiful, and I love you guys.
Hopefully it'll strike again for you.
I hope so.
I
hope so. You too. Hope you.
Gonna try, yeah.
All right, guys, let's close it out. Catch us. You can hear or find us on YouTube. Hopefully, by the time this airs, Spotify,
Apple, wherever you can find your Spotify, not your Spotify, wherever you can find your podcasts,
and out in the streets of Knott's or backstage.
Memory lane. There,
come say hi to us if you'd like. All right, we're good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hit it.
To a short life.
That's right.
You.
Hello, friends. Thank you for listening to our episode. If you enjoyed what you heard, give us a like, follow, or subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Dope Boyz _podcast. Also, turn on our notifications so you won't miss an episode, as a new one drops every other Wednesday. So be ready, be dope. Dope boys are in the building.